Well, actually, the first thing he said was, and he laughed, he says, well, how do you like your name? And I thought, well, yeah, fine. You know, it's nice. And then I didn't realize afterwards that the reason he had named me Guna was because I'm from Laguna. So that was the thing, what it was, you know, kind of funny. But it didn't click, you know, I was just too, like, you know, in awe. So anyway, so he asked me to paint the Bhagavad-gita, and I said, well, how, you know? And he said, well, he said, you have to become like Sanjaya. And he said, Sanjaya, he saw the whole battle in his mind like a television. And I said, oh, all right, you know, okay, I'll try, you know. And then he talked about how Jadharani was painting it, even though she didn't really know how to paint, that she just did it, and Krishna instructed her and, you know, gave her the ability to do it. And I don't know how long I was there. And then he, you know, it probably was like maybe a half hour, and it was some little small talk here and there. And then he also wanted me to paint, he had the deities up there called the Kartamasha deities. And I don't remember if there's two of them, there's a little one and there's a bigger one. And I think he told me the story how he got that, and he told me how he wanted it to be painted over again. So he asked me to do that. And then he told me that, he said, you know, anytime, you know, you need to talk to me, just come up and talk to me, you know, and if you have any questions. But I never did, because I was, you know, Prabhupada had all his guards around and stuff, and I was always too shy just to go, oh, I need to talk to him, and you know, and I'd still beat myself on the head because I didn't do that. I was really amazed how, you know, there's people coming from so many different walks of life, how the main, I say, you know, factor that brought everybody together is that everybody fell in love with Prabhupada. That was that. And then the things that the devotees were, I mean, we didn't really know him. He was just some man from India wearing, in our, you know, eyes, strange clothes, and all of a sudden, all these devotees were, you know, doing odd things, at least in the material standard, you know, like wearing the sheets practically. And in fact, those days we were wearing sheets, because we used to buy these big bolts of like either yellow or saffron polyester cotton material. And they were like, it was kind of stiff. And so when you danced in it, you know, especially when it rained, it got all black on the bottom. It never went away. And they were all like community saris and community dhotis. Everybody kind of shared their stuff, you know. So my impression of Prabhupada was that everybody just fell in love with this man, and they were willing to just completely change their lives because of him. And there's that saying of Prabhupada says that a devotee is one that when you see him, you think of Krishna. So Prabhupada's non-different than Krishna in that sense, that when we saw Prabhupada, we really felt like that, you know, it was like being with Krishna himself.